A couple weeks ago, I was reached out by a company, and I've never heard of this company before. And I believe they're based out of California. They are a beef jerky company, and they were willing to send me a couple of their beef jerky to try out. And of course, I wasn't going to say no to food. And so I was like, yep, send it my way, and I'd love to test it out for you just to try it out and see what I think about it. And so they sent me 3 different kinds because I believe they only have 3 flavors at the moment. And it's right here. So the brand is called Top Shelf by K&M. And they have 3 flavors. So for example, this one right here is Wretched Heat because there's that checkbox right next to the Wretched Heat. And then they have Triumphant Teriyaki and Savory Salvation. And so, when they sent me this, I wasn't really thinking anything too different. Just kind of thought it was just any old beef jerky. Well, that is until I actually started trying. And so again, although it's beef jerky, it's classified as beef jerky. I don't know what they did, but the texture and the flavor of these beef jerky are way different. And I think this is the easiest demonstration. So you can kind of just peel it off. Like, it's just super tender and it's very stringy. And honestly, I only have 1 piece left in this one. I already finished the Triumphant Teriyaki because I really like that one. And I have the most of the Wretched Heat last because when they say Wretched Heat, they're not really lying. It's actually pretty spicy, even for me. I just wanted to plug that in because when you're out here hunting, I'm always trying to look for different snacks, look for different things I can eat on a hunt, because when you're hunting for several months straight, you can't always eat the same thing. At least I can't always eat the same thing. And if I eat the same thing over and over and over, I find that I just don't eat food anymore because I get tired of it. So if you're looking for new and good beef jerky, check out Top Shelf by K&M. Day 3 of turkey camp with John and Jason. Today, I'm up to bat to shoot. Jason's tagged out on both his birds. John still has 1 tag, and I still have 1 tag. So I'm shooter first because John shot his 2 days ago. And we're hiking to a spot. Mainly throughout this trip, we've been dealing with a lot of hot weather, but today, we got some overcast. So we're gonna hike in. And we're hiking in today because this is turkey killing weather.
And if he's willing to throw his gun in my hands, we got a couple birds coming in. I got a tag still, so we'll see what happens.
Who knows, if we get lucky, we might pull a double. So we're just gonna hike our way in, maybe like a mile or so before it opens up and we can glass or locate. And then from there, we go where the turkeys are, if there's any turkeys.
It's quiet. It's reaching so far with this dead silent air.
Our strategy right now is pretty basic. We're walking along this road that cuts up pretty high on the ridge. And every time we walk to a little point, we just call into that valley, walk to the next point, call into that valley. And you always want to, not always, but you tend to always be high when you locate. That way your sound travels better and you can also hear better if there's a response. So that's all we're doing. Nothing crazy. So far, no response. That's turkey hunting though. Trial and error. Just gotta keep on pressing even though they're not talking. And right now it's like 8:30. And typically from my experience, from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, that's usually what I consider the morning lull, where these birds, they hit the ground, they go quiet. They're just not really vocal. And then as afternoon approaches, birds can start lighting back up.
final morning, we snuck back into one of John's spots, right off this shelf. We have a couple gobblers, but there's one like right here in front of us. So I'm sat down right on the edge of this ridge. John and Jason backed up a little just because it's so open here. Hopefully he pitches down to the side of the ridge and walks up to this flat. We're on a very flat bench and then it drops off. So hopefully he comes up to this bench to strut around and gives me a shot. Fingers crossed. That changes things a little bit. We have two gobblers, the original one, down off the side of this ridge, and then we have another one on the same flat that we are set up on. So either one could come in. This guy's losing his voice.
That was very fun.
There's too many hens.
Did you guys see him?
No, we could hear him spitting and drumming. Did you see him?
I did see him. Saw him for like 5 seconds.
Where?
He came in through that far gap.
Way out there?
Yeah, he was far. He came up and then he went behind those brush and he was spitting, drumming.
I could hear him spitting and drumming like crazy.
Yeah, he was spitting. That's why I turned this way because I thought he was going to pop out far left, but then he never came out. He just seemed like he just went off that way.
Like one of those hens. Couple of them.
That one sounds like maybe across the creek even.
No, he's down on the lower. There's a far knob, but they'll come off that too.
Found a new bird. He's up on this little knob below us. We're gonna try to pull him up. Maybe.
It's Longbeard.
Yeah.
Longshanks.
I'm just gonna do wide, because I don't know which was. Oh, he's fired up.
Past. Come right up that little drainage hole right there between those ponds. But who knows? Because there's like a rock.
I'll focus on this part right here.
I'll just follow the voice.
Yep.
Just want to get that shot down your barrel if I can.
Oh, yeah.
Get a powder flash. That's different.
Could be.
It's hard to say.
They're talking today.
Sounds like we got a new bird that just jumped on the scene. I'll take it.
I got my camera on that spot.
That guy sounds closer. This guy sounds older. I don't know, but I feel like he's getting closer. Oh, yeah, he's coming. Oh, he's getting closer. He might come up the same exact spot.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my!
I can't believe that. That's
That shotgun is so loud.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, buddy. You worked for that bird.
Congrats. I could see its head poking up as he popped up. I was gonna try to film it, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep my.
Oh.
I just got done telling him we shot a bird in the exact spot. I mean, this is why this tree is cut out. I did this with a first-time turkey hunter buddy of mine.
Oh,
You gotta send a picture of this to him. He's in Japan. He'll die.
dude.
Same spot.
I was waiting for him to go full strut, but then he just kept looking. He gave me that wing flap, and I was like,
He flipped the wing, yeah.
I was like, all right, that's the signal.
He flipped the wing.
My goodness,
Oh,
we worked that bird
yeah.
right from the bottom.
He came. He's not even one of the other birds that was gobbling. He came from nowhere. Did you hear
I
him?
don't think these other two are.
No, they went that way.
This was not the original one.
No, no.
This was the one that we heard out of nowhere.
He was way out there and just kept coming.
I thought he was gonna walk right here.
See, here's the trail I was talking about.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna walk right here, and I'm
So
like,
did
this
I.
is picture perfect.
Stud.
Dude, at first you were like, I looked at him because he came with the head. I was like, is that a hen? And you're like, that's him. I'm
That's
like,
him.
really? I hesitated for
I'm
a
like,
bit.
that's him. He's here. He gave you his last gobble and he stepped right up in front of you. Did you hear him coming from a distance?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and then those last 2 or 3 gobbles were definitely up top, and
Yeah.
I'm like, and I peeked up a little bit. And I could see his head in line with the decoy from where I was at, and I'm like, I'm sinking back down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a nice bird.
He's a good bird. I'm happy with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ah, well, last day magic.
Oh, yeah, baby,
Jason's
yeah.
gotta go. He's gotta go home early.
Yeah,
It's the thumping right here, brother, yeah.
Congrats, guys. It's been a blast.
Oh, what a blast.
See,
You
like,
guys.
this is how I like turkeys. The ones where they need a little bit of work.
Yeah, but they still respond.
Yeah,
and let you know
they
they're.
Was that awesome or was that awesome?
That's so awesome.
The flipping A-team here, man.
Beautiful spot.
I didn't realize how good it looked down there.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to. You can't go down there, though. But
Oh,
Yeah.
we would have got busted.
Yeah.
he came from that drainage, but way down in the drainage.
when I first heard him, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a new bird, John.
Yep. It's like, and I'm glad because the other ones weren't gonna come in. They just actually, as soon as they heard him, they like backed off. That's awesome. We got it done. 4 birds.
Dude. The amount of turkeys that had dropped to this call this year,
Yep.
I've lost count. Literally, I've lost count of this.
It worked out perfect too. We told Cy he had to call his own bird in.
That's right.
So this
I'm
was
like,
all
you're
him.
calling this bird in, man.
Located it, called it.
I'm just gonna blame Phelps and John. They couldn't call me in a bird, so I was like,
Yeah.
"Alright, I'll do it myself.
You guys, great effort, valiant effort, but
I'll do it myself.
I'll do this.
No, but in all seriousness, though, dude, this Chris Parrish call,
yeah.
Dude, it's been killer.
Kill zone.
Way out there. Another one.
You still got a tag.
Beautiful bird.
Yeah, this guy's
good point.
gorgeous.
Yeah, he's a stud. Look at those big feathers. Wide feathers.
Big feathers. That's a great bird. I'm stoked.
That is
Will
a
you hold
great
that
bird.
call for me? Out in front.
like this. You want the Chris Parrish side?
Yeah.
This side?
I was actually just texting Parrish about the bird that was
Oh, really?
the other side, the kill zone.
You want
side.
the-
yeah, the Phelps
the
side,
Phelps side?
just so we can. Perfect.
So if you go back, there's a video I have out that's called Nick's First Bird. If you watch that video, you'll see the exact same shot go down
I still don't think it's
in the same spot.
It's a good. I still don't think it's the beard from the other day, though, is it?
No. The other guy was super thick.
Yeah.
I think he was the one gobbling that didn't come in.
Yeah.
But
such
dude,
a
this
pretty
is a
bird.
pretty bird.
He's gorgeous.
This is a.
Big
I wish he
guy.
would have just strutted one time.
I know.
But he didn't. I was like, whatever.
Well, he's staring for the voice. He looked right at you. I mean, that
His
was it.
feathers. I can tell he hasn't been breeding hens because he still has all his chest feathers. That's awesome. Dude, I'm stoked with him, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was a great hunt.
That was a beautiful hunt.
What a great morning. I mean, look at
Yeah,
everything we
Dude,
just got done
turkeys were all gobbling this morning, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, we were talking down the road that it's nice that you don't win them all, but every once in a while you want to flip the switch and win. So it was
It worked.
me and John just had to stop calling. That was the switch we needed to flip.
Yeah.
Was
We're like, that's it. We're done.
So
we're not.
you're on-
Si,
you're on
you
your
need to
own.
call. You
It's
more-
funny.
don't
It took
go
me.
in.
It took a little bit of coaxing before I was willing to pull this call out. I was like, I have faith in you guys, man. Like,
We do too, but I wanted to see you call your
Yeah.
bird in. That was fun.
yeah, that was
oh, so fun.
great
awesome.
ending.
Partings are such sweet sorrow.
Back to camp, breaking down.
Yep.
What a awesome.
Brother, I can't even,
5
tell
days.
you. What, way better than anything we could have hoped for, I think.
Turned out a lot better than what I was expecting. I
Yeah.
was like, man, if Phelps comes out here, we shoot one bird, I'm happy. Well, quadded that.
4 birds down. Epic friendships. Great time with guys in the woods.
Yeah.
I mean, you just, boys being boys, having a good time.
That was awesome.
Chasing birds.
Appreciate you, John. Thanks for making it.
Oh, same to you, brother.
Sure enough, we got this man over here
Sweating.
sweating.
The camp teardown.
This was the man himself. This is our real guest. Me and John were gonna get out regardless, but then
That's fact.
Jason's like, I want to join. I was like, come here. I'm not gonna say no to Jason.
No.
Yeah, right?
That was awesome.
No, it was epic. Couldn't appreciate it. Fellowship in the mountains, hanging out, good buddies. I'm sure we're lifelong friends. We already were friends, but now
Absolutely.
we share experiences like this and an epic trip. Can't ask for much more.
That's what makes it real.
Yeah.
Making it real, keeping it real.
That's Turkey Camp 2023 with Jason and John. Might have to be an annual thing.
For sure.
I don't know.
If you guys will have me back, I will be back.
Hey, as long as you don't bring the hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm not feeding you hot dogs anymore anyway.
That was awesome. But that's a wrap. So we're gonna pack up here, and Jason's got like a 6.5-hour drive, and John and I, we gotta hit home.
Yeah.
We're all ready for showers.
Desperate.
So with that
You already
said-
had a shower. I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, I took a shower middle of the trip, but I'm still stinky. So
Yeah, he stinks.
anyway, what a fun hunt. We're out of here.
It was a blast.
Such a fun hunt.